Hey everybody, this is Adam with Clouda, and today I'm going to be sharing how Clouda's Punchout integration for B2B commerce can increase revenue and profitability for merchants and customers. Why is this important for B2B companies? Well, number one, this helps merchants grow average order size, grow their customer lifetime value, and reduce customer churn. At the same time, this is going to enable customers to reduce their procurement effort per transaction because the collection of price and availability is streamlined. So, what is Punchout? Basically, traditional Punchout streamlines B2B buying processes in three main ways. Number one, it's integrating the merchant catalog with the customer procurement system, like Ariba, for example. Number two, it signs buyers directly into the merchant e-commerce so that they have access to contract pricing and availability without requiring the user to manually log in. And number three, it allows orders to be sent directly from the procurement system right into the e-commerce with a single click. But there's still some problems with this. So here are the main issues that we see from traditional punch-out approaches. Number one, punch-out requires buyers to build shopping carts on the e-commerce platform, which is always called out as duplicate data entry. The procurement teams don't have time for this. It takes more effort than it's worth. Number two, Punchout lengthens the buying process by requiring orders to be placed from inside the procurement system, which means the buyer can't just go online and place the orders right from the website when they're already there. Here's how Clouda's Punchout greatly simplifies the procurement transactions even further. Number one, we're allowing users to send that requisition product list directly from the procurement system into the e-commerce. That means there's no more duplicate data entry. It's a huge boom. Number two, we're allowing the buyers to place those orders directly on the e-commerce and automatically transmit the order confirmation data right back into the procurement system. That way, buying takes less time from procurement agents, and the procurement system still gets all of the information it needs to operate it. We think that this is going to make a huge impact for B2B organizations. So let's hop right into the demo. You can see on the screen here, we're partnered on this Punchout implementation with TradeCentric, formerly Punchout to Go. We're in their admin panel here, and I'm just setting up a sample Punchout transaction or Punchout session. Basically, at this stage in the demo, you can imagine that we are a B2B procurement agent, and we have a requisition form in our e-commerce or in our procurement system, and we're ready to go and hit that punch out button and try and place that order on the e-commerce to acquire real-time pricing and real-time availability, and maybe schedule additional shipments if need be. So I'll click that punch out now button that they would be seeing in the procurement system. And it's going to, just like traditional punch out, it's going to set us up with a authenticated session. If I'm a user that doesn't exist already, it's going to go in and create that user profile and give me all of the permissions that my organization has with this specific merchant. I think the example today is going to be on Stanley Engineered Fastening. That's right. And so it pops me in here. It gives me a standard B2B view. I get to select my bill to or my sold to location. For this example, we'll select Visco Industries, the one I'm looking for. There we go. And now with my sold to selected, it's going to take me into the punch out checkout screen. So for this requisition, we had 2 items in it coming from the procurement system, and we see those items were pulled right into the e-commerce. If I want to, as a buyer, I can schedule different deliveries. I can see my PO reference number was passed right from the procurement system. I've got my standard ship to information all selected based on the account we selected. I can add my order delivery date and whatever information I need to update or adjust. And then I can make a call to get my real-time contract pricing and availability. For B2B organizations, we've got these massively complex orders. And so we want to be able to go and get real-time information to know exactly what's going to happen when I click the place order button. We've got the callback from the external system, the merchant's ERP system, and we've got our pricing. We know when this product is going to arrive, and we're ready to transfer that cart right back into the e-commerce or into the procurement system, or if we wanted to, if this buyer was set up a little bit differently, they'd be able to place the order right here. So let's hit that button. We'll push this cart back into the procurement system, and with this kind of semi-traditional punch-out flow, we can see the order has gone into the procurement system, and the system can handle it however it wants to from here. Now we can do that same punch-out process, but this time we're going to use the more advanced flow from Clouda, where a customer can just place that order immediately online. So we'll hit that session again. Imagine that I'm a buyer and I'm sending my requisition directly into the e-commerce system for the merchant. It's going to set up that same session, create my user if I don't have a user, or log me in if I already exist. And now we'll be able to see that same screen pop up and select our sold to account. Oftentimes this step won't even necessarily be required, because a lot of accounts only have a single ship to and a single bill to. But we make that selection, and now we can see our checkout screen for Punchout. We'll see the items that were coming from that requisition form added directly into checkout. I can go and request my pricing and availability again, connecting to the ERP system and pulling real-time contract information back into this view. And all the while, we're building all of the data that the procurement system is going to need when they receive the confirmation for this order. And now, unlike traditional punch-out, we can hit that place order button and just really streamline this whole process. So now this order is being placed with the merchant. I validated my contract pricing, I validated my shipping and availability. And now this data, all of this order data has been placed, and the order placement confirmation has been sent back to the procurement system, which is, an awesome and kind of much faster, much more streamlined transaction. And if I'm all done with my session, I can go back to the procurement system and verify that my order information has been sent as expected. So super cool. That's a run through of our improvements to Punchout. If you know of any organizations that need help implementing their Punchout, whether it's a systems integrator or a B2B merchant, or even an end customer that's trying to figure out how to do Punchout a little bit better, feel free to get them in touch with us. Send them over to clouda.io, our website, or you can have them contact me directly, adam@clouda.io. We're always happy to help, and looking forward to answering any questions you guys might have. Thanks so much, and have a great day.